failing. And man, oh man, did I fail. Over and over again. It's part of Kerbal's experimental nature. By the time I finally built a rocket that achieved my first successful orbit, I had failed so many times that in almost any other situation in life I would have given up completely. But that's where the genius of Kerbal really is. Hard work pays off. And once I was able to determine the causes of my failures, be it staging woes or my nose pitching violently at 1,000 meters, every successful launch was a thing of beauty.
Hold on, don't get lost in the stream. I got a raft we can cross on the beam. All for the one and it's all for the team. Got a message from the heavens that was brought through a dream. This is God's green earth, it's a gift and it's worth much more than you see planting seeds in the dirt. My earth is a queen, may she be blessed with birth. Be immersed, I believe, reaffirm, we emerge.
Some games hide mystery in their titles, practically begging for every narrative thread to be pulled on to discover the secrets behind those words. Power Wash Simulator is not like this. Its direct name reveals that it is exactly what you think it is. The chance to live out your fantasy as a water gun for hire, moving from job to job until all the dirt is blasted into oblivion. There's not a great deal of variety in such a career, and monotony can sink in, but a fundamentally simple yet satisfying style of gameplay provides a great way to chill out across numerous generously sized levels. Yes, it is just simulating the usually mundane act of hosing down your patio once a year, but Power Wash Simulator elevates itself above what could so easily become tedium by subtly gamifying the chore and shoving the most annoying parts under the rug. Anyway, let's not try to get too philosophical about it. Here's my review in which I analyse a game about washing a 30-foot high shoe. There's something therapeutic about Power Wash Simulator. Maybe it's because at the time of writing I'm sweltering in 39 degrees Celsius, 102 Fahrenheit, and incapable of moving without sweat clouding my vision. But the sheer amount of water being blasted onto the screen is borderline intoxicating. It's like a form of visual white noise, and I've lost hours on end to this meditative sim about nothing more than taking your time to clean the hell out of whatever is put in front of you. The complete lack of music and voice acting only adds to the calm, with only the sound of water breaking the silence, aside from the noise that sounds each time an object is fully clean, which adds a real Pavlovian edge to proceedings. Each job starts the same way, a scene resembling the aftermath of a Splatoon round where the brown team 1 faces you, and your mission is to clean the mess and return it to its original spotless state. If you're feeling a bit obtuse, you could even call it a first-person shooter, if the aliens or army men were replaced with inanimate plastic flower pots and delicate wooden trellises, that is. During the surprisingly lengthy career mode of more than 20 hours, you're faced with building your small business up as you take request after request, cleaning up buildings and vehicles before reinvesting your earnings into better power washers and their accompanying attachments and soaps. You repeat the same routine no matter the job at hand, equipping the widest angle of the 5 available nozzle types to blast away large areas of dirt on bigger surfaces before dialing in a more aggressive narrow nozzle to deal with the finer details. A more concentrated burst of water is needed to get rid of those extra stubborn materials. Lichen, moss, rust, you know the stuff. It really is the definition of a rinse and repeat job. Low on challenge, but reliant on sound mythology. It's a highly satisfying loop though, as a daunting 100 square foot roof gradually becomes a clean slate to be proud of. A majority of the levels are extensive too, often taking well over an hour to scrub to 100% and gain that valuable 5-star rating. And with 38 jobs in total, there's a significant amount to keep you busy. That being said, there's not a great deal of experimentation needed, and I soon settled on my loadout of choice, complete with a long extension that maximised the washer's range, and the second widest angle nozzle, which offers a satisfying balance between pressure and area of effect. I enjoyed it so much that I even found myself blurting out the phrase 25-degree nozzle OP as I hosed down the side of a fire station like I was on a rampant Call of Duty kill streak. I must have looked like, and still sound, like an idiot. Cleaning liquids, one for each relevant surface such as metal, wood, etc., can be applied, but come in fair fairly short supply, so have to be used smartly to maximise their effect. While they do make some challenges a bit simpler, in truth I neglected them for the most part, favouring a sharp burst of water instead, as it just felt more enjoyable. Tools such as ladders and scaffolding can be moved around each area to help reach dirt in high places and get a new blasting angle. This adds a light puzzle element, but nothing strays too far into challenging territory. Very occasionally, the levels themselves throw something different into the mix as well to keep things